the morning papers in Margate, and there's fewer pre-election column inches for one prospective political revolutionary than you might have expected. After being outshone in TV debates in the Dalby Cafe, Nigel Farage says he's back. Mr Farage credits a wide-ranging manifesto, at its heart, of course, restricting EU migration. The plans mean slashing of HS2, aid, Scottish and EU spending, alongside fracking windfalls funnelled towards tax cuts, social care, classic cars and tampons. And he'll save $4 billion a year from scrapping HS2. But what about the high-speed line that goes to, well, Margate? And one last change of UKIP view. So no longer indifferent to who is going to be Prime Minister. Faisal Islam, Sky News, in Margate.
People. And there does come a point where you actually have to say, we need to put the interests of our own people and our own communities first.
There's people here that from those communities, some of them from Roma communities from Eastern Europe, who have come to Britain and come to be schooled in South Thanet, and one of them became head board and has made something and thinks Britain is the most amazing country for that because they were suffering racist discrimination.
And I just look at how we're doing in our key campaigning seats, and I look at the canvass returns coming in, and what's clear to me is this: our national vote share is holding rock solid. But what's happening is our vote share is going down in some of those battlegrounds where Labour and Tory are fighting very hard, and we're not, quite up to their level. Our vote share in some of those seats is dropping, as UKIP, as some go for Labour, some go for Tory. But in the seats in which we're doing well, and in the seats in which there's a perception that UKIP might win, our vote share is going up. So I am actually, with 2 weeks to go, pretty bullish.
Things have changed so much in 4 years. Has that proved personally a bit of a toll?
I don't, for one moment, regret giving up my own job, running my own company, and the prospect of having perhaps made quite a lot of money in the commodity boom. I don't regret it for 1 minute. I've followed my heart, I've followed my passion, I've done something I wanted to do, and do you know what? Most of it is just huge, huge fun.
One last thing. You refer to the metropolitan liberal elite a lot, and
Yes.
it's in your manifesto.
Yes.
But you are metropolitan. You are a fan of Gladstone the Liberal, and I would argue you've just mentioned that you could have made millions in the
I could have, but I did.
boom.
But I
You
didn't.
could have, the metropolitan liberal elite.
No, I'm really a country boy. Point number one, and secondly, I think of the current political leaders that I am able to mix with a broader range and cross-section of society than the
Do you
others.
think you're a Gladstonian liberal?
Well, I think in terms of wanting a smaller state and not wanting government to decide and micromanage our lives, yes.